Do you find yourself opening your closet and feeling like you have nothing to wear? Or are you someone who keeps trying new trends just to find yourself going to the same t-shirt and jean combination again? Then maybe minimalist fashion is what you're looking for. But don't worry, I have been there as well. By the end of this video, you will be convinced why a minimalist fashion is what you're looking for and how it will change your life for the better. But first things first, what is minimalist fashion? Well, there are many definitions out there and you can find many articles and books and all of that stuff. But if I translate it into my own words, I would say minimalist fashion is simple yet sophisticated with a timeless touch. That's the kind of style you are going for if you want to dig deep into minimalist fashion. Minimalist fashion is becoming very popular the last couple of years and kind of in an answer to mass consumerism. I mean, we all know how bad this is, all the articles as well of fast fashion and things like that, the pollution that this causes. So people are turning more into the opposite route, and minimalist fashion is one of those routes. If you look into a minimalist wardrobe, it's mostly neutral colors, it's full of basics, and maybe, just maybe, one statement piece here and there, for a special occasion. I would say the main focus of minimalist fashion or a minimalist wardrobe is to mix and match multiple pieces to create different outfits. The focus is really to buy less, so to buy just your staples, the essentials that you don't feel like you have to, whenever you're getting dressed, that you have to go out and buy new stuff over and over again. But before we get deeper into minimalist fashion, I just wanted to emphasize that you don't have to be a minimalist in order to adopt a minimalist fashion style. And also some minimalists, they don't have a minimalist style. So it's a little bit confusing, but let me explain. I would say minimalism is a very simplistic lifestyle where you try to reduce your footprint on this world. So it doesn't only pertain to fashion, but also to what you eat. Very often I tie it to environmentalist a little bit. Maybe that's not completely right, but it's like minimalism lifestyle is something different than having a minimalist wardrobe. You can have a minimalistic aesthetic that you like, but not necessarily go full on living a minimalism lifestyle. Most of the time, minimalists, like true pure minimalists, have a minimalistic wardrobe, but that doesn't necessarily mean so. Maybe they love a bohemian style or a more edgy fashion style, but they only have just a couple of pieces in their wardrobe. So in that sense, it's minimalistic. But what I'm talking right here is more the traditional, when you think of a minimalist wardrobe, it's the neutrals, it's the wardrobe free of bright, bold colors and patterns. It's really all the basics and the essentials. So just to put it out there, so we're talking about the same thing. And just to put a pin on this, I used to think that people who are not minimalists cannot claim to have a minimalist fashion sense or style. But this is not true at all. I consider myself having a minimalist wardrobe. So I love my neutrals and my basics, but I'm not a minimalist, or I don't live a minimalism lifestyle by any means. I mean, I am conscious and becoming more conscious and intentional and all of that. And I think that's fine. Everyone should, decide for their own what they feel happy and content with. I'm not going that route. I just love the aesthetics of it all. And indirectly, I am living a more simplistic lifestyle. I love to define it for myself as a simpler lifestyle and not minimalistic lifestyle. It's just, what's in the name. So what made me embrace minimalist fashion? Maybe there are some things in here that you care for too. First of all, what I love is the simplicity of it all. I love to simplify my life. Like my motto in life is, why make things complicated, like unnecessarily. That's just, I hate that. Like, I try every different way to make my life more enjoyable, more efficient, also in my work. So why am I making things so complicated? So especially when getting dressed in the morning, this needs to feel good. Like, fashion needs to make you feel good about yourself. You know, I was like so confused with my style. I was like, I didn't know what I wanted to wear. So I really wanted to go back to, you know, the foundational pieces and the essentials. And ever since, I get so much joy of, you know, dressing up in the morning, because I know that all my stuff go together. I can mix and match to create a new outfit every time, pretty much. And I just love that. It's just, I rather spend my energy solving like real problems than solving a problem every single morning. What am I going to put on my body? Secondly, I have always loved luxury products, and a part of minimalism or minimalist fashion is also to get like good quality products that go with you for years and years to come. Now, I am not in the financial position to buy a new bag every single month. So automatically, like, my allotment is like one bag a year. So automatically I choose the more classic styles, the styles that I can, or designs that I can wear multiple ways, you know, for years and years to come, because I have to be picky. I'm not getting a new bag every single month. So if you are spreading out, or the times that you are allowing yourself to buy something, then you become a little bit more picky in what you're getting. So having something that's of great quality, that's versatile, that, you know, can mix and match, incorporate well into my wardrobe, these are all components of a minimalist fashion. Now, another thing that was in the back of my mind was that you see a lot of articles of people saying that minimalism fashion is boring, you know, they're sick and tired of all the neutrals and stuff. And I was like, why do I care what people think? If I feel the best in this way, I'm going to embrace it. And I think that there is power in knowing what you want, feeling confident in that. And there is also power in simplicity. Like, if you can create a beautiful, like, sophisticated outfit with just a couple of pieces, that's great. I mean, it's easier, you can say, to accessorize your outfit and get like very avant-garde pieces. And but I think that that's, you know, that has a time and a place. But for day to day, you know, especially if you have a more simplistic life like I do, there is no need to go that route. You can just rock a jean and a t-shirt with some cool sneakers, and there is power in that. It's all about feeling your best. And for me, like, wearing my favorite pair of jeans, a nice fitting blazer, a t-shirt, you know, some sneakers, that's all what it is about. And I ooze out confidence. I feel my best, and I think that's what fashion is all about. I get like so excited when I order like a tailored trouser or a nice thick like blazer or something that fits to perfection. Like, nothing can make me happier. I used to get more excited about, you know, the sparkles and the colors and stuff, but after a while I get sick and tired of them. Whereas now I have like some pieces in my wardrobe that I've had for 3, 4, 5 years already, that I wear like on a regular basis, and I haven't gotten tired of them yet. But let's break it down and let's get into the details. What are the components of minimalist fashion? Number one is to focus on the wardrobe essentials. Like I said before, the pieces that you can mix and match in multiple ways, and it should feel logical. Like, pieces that are meant to be worn together, it should not feel disjointed at all. There is a focus on stripping down the unnecessary. In general, it means that you have less. Like, if you have pieces that you can mix and match in different ways, of course you're going to have less, because why do you need more? Right? It's about pieces that bring you joy, especially and most importantly, pieces that are functional. So it's not about like having pieces in your wardrobe collecting dust, No, every single piece in your wardrobe are working horses. Like, you get a lot of wear out of them. Of course, some more than others, but in general, your whole wardrobe is on rotation continuously. Now, number 3, again, like I said, it's about the neutral tones. So the blacks, the navies, your beige, off-white, you know, camel colors, even khaki I will throw in there, but also browns. So those are the colors that always go well together. Whatever way you combine them, it just works. If you go for pattern, I would say to stick to horizontal stripes or vertical stripes. Those are the safer ones that also can incorporate well into a minimalist wardrobe. Number 4 is to focus on quality over quantity. Like I said, buy less. Like, buy more quality pieces. I know sometimes I mention like good silk pieces or good like leather pieces, and I know I am conscious that the price is steeper than your regular like polyester stuff. Like, no shade at all, but it's just facts, you know, that's the way it is. But I really challenge you, like, take a pause, like 3 months without spending, save up that money and buy something that is of quality that you know you'll have for like 5-6 years to come. I promise you, you will get so much more contentment or like satisfaction from that piece than just buying just another regular a sweater that's like, you know, in 3 months time you will get sick and tired of it, or it loses its shape or whatever it is. Like, really invest in quality. And if you're wearing the same knit or a cashmere shirt, a sweater like 3 times a week, that's fine, that's like your business. But you know that you have a quality piece that is just going to go with you for years and years to come. And sometimes this even means to go to thrift stores or to buy secondhand, like vintage stuff. I haven't really dig deep into this yet, but I know that some brands used to have much better quality stuff than nowadays. The 5th component is tailoring. Minimalist fashion has a focus on simple, clean designs, clean silhouettes, just fits to perfection, like it's meant for you. And lastly, timeless. It needs to be timeless. Like, and with timeless, I would say 50+ years. Like, not timeless in the sense of like 10 years, because some stuff that were in fashion 10 years ago, sometimes they come back, like with the Y2K and stuff. That's a trend that's going on right now. But I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, you know, the Chanel classic flap that has been around for, I don't know, 50-60 years. The Hermes Birkin that has been around for so many years. The Louis Vuitton Speedy. You know, these are the things that have, and I'm not saying that you should go out and buy those. I'm just giving you an example of silhouettes, designs that have been around for years and years already. The same is with like a Chelsea boot with a leather jacket. So just designs that have standed the test of time. All right, I have 5 benefits of minimalist fashion that I'm going to give it to you. This is the part where I guarantee you'll be convinced after this one. The first thing is that it will give you peace of mind. Like, I promise you, it makes me happier, it makes me filled with joy. I just feel lighter because I know that the things that I have in my wardrobe right now are things that I can take out and wear, like, you know, they will just fit me well. I just will feel confident in them. And I don't have to keep up with the Joneses. Like, I have pieces, like I said, in my wardrobe that I've had for years. I haven't been to a physical stores in like months. I just don't feel like I have to keep up with the trends because my style is very timeless. And I like nowadays I just look for the gaps that I have that I want to fill in, or maybe like if I love a pair of jeans that I have in a specific color, maybe I want to get in another color. So things like that. But I'm not like scrolling hours and hours on Vogue.com looking for the newest trends and stuff like that. So just the peace of mind of it all is worth it to me. Number 2 is that I am way more aware of my wardrobe. Like, I know what I have, what I'm missing. So whenever I feel like I want to get something new, I really think good about it. Like, I'm not an impulse buyer anymore, like, because the pieces that I get they need to work in my wardrobe. Like, I'm not going to buy stuff to just sit and collect dust. So automatically I buy less, and because I buy more like better quality stuff, which like usually they are more high ticketed prices, it makes me think harder as well. Whereas usually, like in the past, if I'm buying like a $20 sweater, like a $30 pair of jeans, like you don't have to really think about it, because but if you're buying something, a pair of jeans that's $200, like whatever, I'm going to think harder about it, because I know that this is it, it's the stakes are higher. So that's how the way that I look at it. And this is a benefit. This does not give me stress at all. It just makes me way more conscious about the things that I buy. And eventually, the third benefit is that if you have this mentality, of course, you are going to shop less. Even though the initial price, the initial thing that you get that's going to last you for 5-10 years to come, of course, is going to be a little bit of an investment. But on the long run, this will save you money, like guaranteed. Like if I look at in the past 6 months, how much money I have saved, it's like incredible. And the fun thing is that, like I said, I love my luxury stuff, so I can save this money and then buy like a new handbag, beautiful luscious leather, things that I will cherish for, like, I can pass down to another generation. That's the thing that I'm going for. The fourth benefit is that it saves you time. Like, it saves you time, like I said before, it saves you money. But the time aspect is that you don't have to lust over the trends. You don't have to search all the websites and stuff like that. But also, when getting dressed in the morning, it's just so much easier. So in general, in very different aspects of your life, it will save you time. And the fifth thing is that even though sustainability was not the main reason why I decided to adopt a minimalist fashion, I do think that I contribute to minimalizing my footprint on this planet, which is also becoming, the older that I get, it's becoming more important to me. So it's a nice benefit, definitely a good benefit that makes me feel better about, just myself mentally as well. Now that you've heard all of this, I'm sure that you are convinced and you are like, where do I sign up, right? So before you dive deep into minimalist fashion, get rid of all your stuff, I'm just going to give you a couple of tips. The first step is not to get rid of everything. Like, a lot of people think when they want to create a capsule wardrobe or things like that, that they have to get rid of all their stuff, and I disagree with this completely. I think that the best thing to do is to take inventory of your wardrobe. The best time to do this is when the season changes, because then you are thinking about what you wore last season, what you liked, what you didn't really wear, and then going into the new season, it always gives new energy. So I would say this is a good timing to do that, and put aside the things that you didn't really wear the last season, and just think about it. Don't get rid of them yet. Think about it for like a month or so, and the things that you are not getting, a good amount of wear out of, I would say to either sell them. There are so many people that can maybe get a better use of them if they are in good condition. Maybe donate them or just get rid of them to a friend, or sometimes there are also some stuff that you have to just throw out. The second thing is to start building your capsule wardrobe. So the things that you get so much wear out of are mostly basics. So your foundational pieces, I've made a couple of videos on this, so I'll link them in the description so you can have a look. But I love to create my capsule wardrobes season by season, because here in the Netherlands you pretty much have true seasons. So I think this way it's much easier to think about it instead of like creating a capsule wardrobe for the whole year. For me, that's just not realistic, so that's why I create one for all the different seasons. It's just more realistic and attainable that way. And even in my work, like I love chopping things up because it makes it just more reachable. So it's the same way with fashion. If you are going to think about what's in my capsule wardrobe for the whole year, that might become too overwhelming. And whereas if you just think about, okay, spring is coming, what can I wear for spring? Makes it a little bit easier in my opinion. So that will be my tip to you. And like I said in the beginning, don't feel like you have to get rid of everything. It took me like 6 to 8 months to really get a hang of my capsule wardrobe for the different seasons, and I'm still in that process. I'm still trying to figure things out. I haven't gotten rid of everything yet because some things I'm not really sure, and that's fine. It's really a process. It's not, you know, something that will happen from, you know, one day to the other. And you don't have to stick to a particular number either. Like sometimes you see the 33-piece wardrobe, the 50-piece capsule wardrobe, whatever. And I love creating these videos to just show you that how many outfits you can create with just 30 pieces or with just 20 pieces. So it's more of an inspiration, but it's not like a rule that a minimalist wardrobe should only have 30 pieces or 50 pieces or whatever. Like I myself, I don't know exactly how many pieces I have in my wardrobe. I just know that the pieces that I have, I love them and I get a lot of wear out of them. And of course, because I do videos, fashion videos, I have more stuff than, you know, the regular person. But the things that I have, I know you can see on my Instagram and my videos, I pretty much wear the same things over and over again, but styled in different ways. Now, the next thing is that if color and patterns is your thing, you should do that. You should definitely incorporate that into your capsule wardrobe, because at the end of the day, it's about what makes you happy. Even though patterns, like bold patterns and colors, are not the norm in a minimalist wardrobe, if that's what you love wearing, go for it. Videos like this is merely as a guide to, you know, give you some inspiration, but it's not the rule. You are in control. You don't have to follow any guidelines or rules or whatever. Just use them as an inspiration to guide you in the right direction. And the last thing is that you have to just enjoy the free space that you have created mentally and physically. Like I promise you, this will bring you so much joy. There are so many other fun things in this world, in your life, that you can spend your energy on. So yeah, like I really believe in this. I will link some more resources, books, like articles and minimalist brands that I love in the description, so you can get more inspiration if you want. But I truly hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I love creating these videos. I truly believe in this way of living, like having a minimalist wardrobe, you know, things that you wear all the freaking time. Of course, it's nice to have those special occasion pieces here and there, but don't go overboard. Like make sure that the things that you have get the love and you get the wear out of them. Thank you so much for watching. If this video brought you some value, please don't forget to like it, share it with someone, subscribe to the channel of course, and I'll see you next week. Bye.